1,000 metres shortly. We've got 500 metres here. Moment, there he is. Now, Morris Adam, a little bit unusual, not choosing the German colours for his boat. We normally see them in a pink boat. He's going for the blue and white this time round. Morris Adam did very well to qualify for this. Took a 4th place in Poland earlier this season in Poznan, in much more difficult conditions than we see here. Then Zheng Pengfei from China goes in 2. Then Martin Fuchser. Martin Fuchser in picture means business on that graphic, but he's been under a little bit of pressure at this World Championships. Martin Fuchser, who was undefeated at World Cups in this event. Pavel Altikov from the Ukraine, watch for him. Outside the medals in the World Cups, but he's been in great form, as has Katlin Chirila in picture from Romania. Maybe he's the form man. 2nd place in Poznan earlier in the season. But the man with the most support has to be the big character, though diminutive figure, of Ezequias dos Santos. Such a popular and exciting paddler to watch. He's the Olympic champion over the longer 1,000 metre distance. He was a silver medalist behind Martin Fuchser in the Czech Republic earlier in the season at the World Cup. Angel Hodinov from Bulgaria goes in 7. Alexander Kitevsky, you can see, in 9, and just to his right. So the final of the men's C-1 500 metres is underway. Watch out for Romania. He's been in the best form at this particular event at the World Championships, but never discount Ezequias dos Santos, who gets away to a good start over in lane 6. This is just 500 metres, remember, so it probably, even in these conditions, will be under 2 minutes. And Ezequias dos Santos, with that short, choppy stroke in the blue boat, lane 6 going well, though the early pace is right at the bottom of the picture with Alexander Kitevsky, the pole in lane 9.
And you can see the trademark of Dos Santos is paddling super fast. So he's probably not going to drop down his stroke rate, or at least very little compared to the other paddlers. So we might see a bit of difference in the second half of the race.
That's interesting, yeah. So he keeps that high tempo, not perhaps the long, languid stroke that we'll see some of the paddlers execute in C1. It's choppy, it's punchy, it's powerful. He'll know, though, the Romanian to his right, who's been in great form, Katlin Chirila, the very experienced Romanian, picked up medals in the World Cups this season. Looks like it's going to be him. It's going to be his job to try and put Ezequias dos Santos under pressure. Not sure if that's a grimace or a smile on the face of Ezequias dos Santos. He knows he's got a big crowd behind him as he approaches the final 200 metres of this 500-metre race. The popular Brazilian, who's had a difficult journey, a difficult early time in his life, being scolded, of course, and losing a kidney, but then winning his Olympic gold medals. He's now going to boat length, though, over Chirila. Chirila's asked the questions, but Ezequias dos Santos just surfing on a wave of noise. He's got a huge Brazilian crowd. The Canadians love him. He's a country mile over the rest of the field. It is the Romanian. And what that means to Ezequias dos Santos. I'm barely out of breath. What a chance, backs of energy to step it up. And then he had that wall of noise to really support him down the last 100 metres when he was in amongst the Red Boys. And nobody was going to take that from him. You could time that with a calendar. That is a big margin.
And you were mentioning, we didn't know if he was laughing or having a grin, but I think he was laughing the whole way.
Oh, well, we're laughing and we're smiling. Water. We're winning dramatic races there. He's wearing